Okay. Good morning. Hi. Hello. Hold the phone, please. How are you today, Kicking Al?
Fine.
How's my microphone for you? Is it
Let
okay?
me see you.
Oh, here it comes. Oh, look at the hand. The hand is here. The big hand. Oh, that's a hot hand. It's a big gorilla hand. It does remind me of a gorilla hand. I mean, yeah, you want to? Okay.
Bye-bye.
Oh, you leaving?
I gotta go back to bed.
You look like you should go back to bed. Real, like you do. It's
But why don't
sad.
you go back to bed with me?
I don't know if you want anybody to answer that.
Why?
You know what I mean? Like that. What if you get someone saying, I'll go with you?
Kiki,
Yeah.
do you know what today is?
You should stand over there so then I could talk to you and it's like I'm
Well,
looking at people, but I'm
people
not.
will hear me.
Oh, I get you.
You know what today is?
It's Monday.
2 months exactly before Christmas.
No, it's not. Oh my gosh, it's October 25th.
2 months before Christmas.
Well, you know that no one's getting Christmas presents this year, right?
2 months before Christmas.
Just say, well, let me
I
pull
only
my
have
bra
3
down.
words to say to that.
No Christmas presents, number
No,
one.
3 words to say to that, Kiki.
Oh, wait a minute. No presents, you.
2 months before Christmas, I'll leave everybody with these words.
Okay.
Ho, ho, ho.
That's all you got, man? Oh, are you okay? Are you all right? And he's gone. Good morning, Mark. Mark had a fantastic weekend. He went to go see the Foreigner show. He said they were amazing. I don't know where to put this coffee. Of course, they were great. He said the boys sounded good. That's what Mr. Mark said with his lovely wife, Dawn. So this weekend, well, before we hop into it, happy Monday. Today is October 25th of 2021. Another Monday on the books. Almost November, guys. We are almost into November. Halloween is this weekend. This is Classic Rock Raw. Thank you for joining along. So we did have our yard sale on Saturday. It was scary to begin with. And the reason why, I don't know what it is with my nose. I have a nose issue, I guess. Better than a nose tissue. Anyway. So we started the yard sale. We're very early. We're out there by 5:30 setting up. We don't want to put too much out because it's still dewy and we don't want stuff to get ruined. So we were out there. And normally, back in the day, like when I first started this whole yard selling thing, I'm not kidding you, like about 3 decades ago. Yeah, about 3 decades ago. 2.5 decades ago, I started this yard selling extravaganza. People were out there early, and when my friend Sue and I go out yard sailing every Saturday, we're out at the butt crack of dawn. We are like the first ones there. However, it's like people don't really do that anymore. We see it sometimes, but not really. And no one was here at the butt crack of dawn. So I was a little concerned. We were like, where is everybody? And then all of a sudden, they just kept coming and they didn't stop. So it ended up being a great day. We had beautiful weather all weekend long. So it was good. Now, Friday night, Al and I decided to grab a bite to eat. There's a place in a town over from where we live. And it's an independent, restaurant that opened up and been hearing good things about it. And I'm like, we need to try it. Let's just try it. And we rarely go out to eat. We've gotten takeout from a place in West Greenwich, Rhode Island called Arcadia Pizza. Honestly, they have the best food. We have never, ever had a bad meal from them, ever. We like to take it out, take it home, and then just, take our time, watch a movie, whatever. So we ventured out. We went into a restaurant. I would like a glass of prosecco. Um, okay, so the guy starts looking for it, and he's frantically now in every corner of the restaurant looking. I'm like, I don't think it's under that table. I don't think it's there. And Al's going, they don't have prosecco. So literally about 10 minutes later, Al had his beer. I did not have a drink, which is fine. I'm not like that, right? Guy goes, I just called the bartender coming in and she's going to bring you some prosecco. Okay, so I said, "Well, can I, like, have a glass of white wine or something while I'm waiting?" So brings over the white wine. Ugh, I just anyway. So I order my meal, Al orders his meal, and then 10 minutes later, after I order my meal, I had ordered a side salad, Caesar salad. And 10 minutes later, Al had already eaten his chili, his side thing. We don't have any romaine lettuce. I'm like, "Wait, what?" You alright, the Prosecco, I understand. A lot of people don't have that. They don't carry it. Why? I don't know, because it's the best drink on the planet. But romaine lettuce? So I said, "Okay." What are you doing, Al? Turn that off. Al? I don't know why that just happened. Anyway, so I said, "All right, well, I'll have a side of onion rings, really easy." Easy, that is easy. Now, I'm choosing things from on the menu. I know I'm going way too long here, and I apologize. I'm just really chatty this morning. Comes back pretty quickly. Yeah, we don't have any onions for onion rings. I'm like, What is going on?" Now, I had ordered brisket. Big mistake. This is a barbecue place, just saying. My brisket comes out, I'm just now I'm like, "What?" I mean, I don't get angry. Al gets angry. I'm just like, "Whatever, whatever." How do you say this is the worst brisket I've ever had in my entire life? Like, that's the and I'm old. So, it's a big thing to say. It was bad. It was literally as if the bottom of an old boot was just placed on a plate with some thin barbecue flavoring. It was so bad. I'm like, "How is this place even in business?" I mean, the guy was nice. He took off my meal, thank God, because I didn't eat it. I spit out there were 3 wads of I couldn't even eat it. I tried. I did I give people the benefit of the doubt. I try. It was so bad, and, you know, they just shouldn't even be operational. I'm just saying. And I think that's a problem when you cook all the time. Like, I cook pretty much every night, and you have your own food, and then you go out and you're expecting the same level of yumminess, and you don't get it, and you just go, why do we do and now we know why we don't go out very often, so we won't be doing that again for a while. We are planning on, though, having a nice, small get together at a restaurant for Thanksgiving, just us and my bro. So, we will find somewhere really nice to go, and hopefully the food will be good because you hate spending money, and it sucks. It's just plain and simple. I would just like to, before I head on, please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. It helps me out quite a bit. Give it a thumbs up and, hit the notification bell, make a comment, all that stuff really helps us as creators. And it's free, doesn't cost you anything. Also, follow me on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and TikTok. I don't do anything weird. I don't do any dances on TikTok. I literally just take a lot of my content, smush it down, and put it on TikTok. Even though we did find a surprise Halloween drive-through this weekend, and it was so cool. I put a little clip together, and I did put that on TikTok. That was really fun, and I couldn't believe we'd just stumbled on it. Yeah. So, I'm gonna take a sip. Also, I am now writing things on notebook for today anyway, and you know why? Because the cost of the ink from my printer has doubled. And I'm not kidding you, within a month's time. My printer ink went from about, all right, so we'll say 16 bucks to $30 in 1 month's time. I go through a lot of ink because I have the eBay business, I sell homes, so I do have a lot of printing I have to do from the home office, but I don't wanna pay $30 for a little teeny tiny cartridge when I was paying, like, 16 with free shipping. It's a lot. So I said, "You know what? I can write. I can write in my notebook." I love to write. It keeps the brain strong. Moving on to stories from the past few days. crazy what happened with Alec Baldwin. Cinematographer Helena Hutchins was accidentally killed by what was thought to be a prop gun. However, it has been revealed that the gun was previously used for fun by some of the crew while offset, being used for fun, for target practice. Police also found live ammo and blank rounds stored in the same area. And my question is, why would there be live ammo anywhere in the vicinity of stage props to begin with? Why? Real guns are used on sets. I understand that. Live ammo? I'm not a producer, however, just a regular person asking a regular question. Now, behind Helena was director Joel Souza, and he was also hurt. However, he is thankfully still alive. Assistant director David Halls handed Baldwin what was said to be a cold gun. As script supervisor Mamie Mitchell, who made the frantic call to 911, also said during the call that Halls yelled at her during lunch, and it is his job to make sure the gun was safe to use. Baldwin had breakfast with Helena's husband Matthew and their 9-year-old son Andros on Saturday. Alec has removed himself from all upcoming projects at the moment, and he could possibly be charged with negligent manslaughter since he is also the film's executive producer. I literally cannot even imagine what Helena's family is going through. And Alec Baldwin, we don't even know what his fate will be. But this definitely was a very tragic and unnecessary accident. Love and prayers to everyone involved. Really, just a shame. Just a shame. Gene Simmons from Kiss is now an artist. Who the heck knew? Well, he already is an artist, a performing artist, but now he's taking a brush to canvas type of artist. Lots of people are doing that. A lot of people are turning into artists. You could be an artist. NFTs, have you heard of those non-fungible tokens and selling virtual art online for thousands of dollars? It's kind of crazy, the world we're living in right now. Apparently, during lockdown, Gene locked himself into a studio in Whistler, Canada, and he just started painting. He just went, drew lions and tigers and bears. Oh my, he did. Gene said that he never considered himself a painter or never considered himself much of anything. He really did say that because I'm like, what? What do you mean you didn't consider yourself much of anything? You love you, and that's fine. Gene loves Gene. He created 50 paintings and sketches, which, for someone who claims he doesn't know what he's doing, he really looks like someone who knows what he's doing. I mean, the paintings are really good. I can't do that. I am the worst artist on the planet. I used to try so hard to draw well. I can't. It's bad. I can write. I can tell you a story. I can't draw. Nope. Gene started painting as a way to keep his mind off things during the pandemic. So he put it all together and had a show inside the Venetian in Vegas. Paul Stanley, who is also an artist, he is a very accomplished artist. He's been at it for almost 20 years, and his work is called punk expressionism. In April, though, Paul did come to the rescue of a 6-year-old named Edie. She created a painting per request of her art teacher, and the teacher then said that Edie did the assignment wrong. Imagine telling a 6-year-old, you're a teacher, hey, 6-year-old, that's wrong, and that's not right. How do you do that? The kid drew a picture, painted a picture, a pretty picture, by the way. Edie's mom put the incident out on Twitter saying, you can't do art wrong. 100%, 1000% right. That is why it is art, because it's coming from you. So Paul Stanley responded to the mom's tweet by saying that the little girl's art is awesome and there are only teachers that are wrong. He said a whole bunch more. He was really, rooting for Edie, saying this is great. So it was really nice to see that Paul come out and just come to the rescue of that 6-year-old little girl who must have been devastated when her teacher said her art was incorrect. Shame on that teacher. That's all I can say. And that's why we love Paul Stanley. He's a cool guy. Some of Gene's pieces are selling for almost, I can't believe it, $250,000. But Gene said he's not doing it for the money. It's a little suspicious right there. Gene does everything for the money, as he should. And of course it's for the money. You're putting yourself and your work out there. You should get paid for it. Why would you have an exhibit and not put a price tag on it? If you weren't doing it for the money, then you would be giving it away for free. Correct? Not correct? I don't know. Gene recently put his empty Vegas home on the market because no one was living in it. I think they lived in it for about 3 weeks. And he just bought a mansion in Beverly Hills, and he has several homes under his belt. So the guy's got choices. Gene Simmons, yeah. Time for a sip. There is nothing like coffee every day of the week. I love it. Nikki Sixx, he has a new book out called The First 21, How I Became Nikki Sixx, and it takes us through the beginning part of his life and how he became who he is today. He recently told Eddie Trunk that he would like to make new music with the guys, but the big question regarding that is, what about Vince? Will Vince ever be involved in new music? I mean, we know that behind the scenes, anyone could sound good. I could even sound good in a music studio. Someone could make me sound good because I'm not at all. I think I sound real, like in the car. I believe I sound spot on. Like I can belt out "Oh Sherry" like you would not believe. But put me in front of a microphone and people will leave the venue quickly. So much has gone around on around Vince since he has started his solo performances. And the bottom line is that it has not been good for Vince because his voice has not sounded well and his looks have completely been getting criticized. And then most recently, he fell off the stage in Pigeon Forge, Tennessee, where he was starting to sound better. I mean, the show was not bad. I think he was one song in when he fell off the stage. Now, it just came out. Nikki said that there was no reflective tape on the edge of the stage, which brought on the fall. And Nikki also said that it could have been much worse for Vince. It looked pretty painful. I mean, I'm seeing there are a lot of people who took footage from further away, but I literally still cannot get the one out of my head where whoever took this video, I mean, Vince was right there, and I'm telling you, that poor guy, how that even happened, you gotta wonder, man. Nikki said that the guitar broke his fall, but like I said, the footage I saw, it looked like the guitar went up around his neck area because he's holding it, and then, and he fell and the guitar went up. So, I think personally that could have added to the amount of injuries Vince had. He broke several ribs. Mm. Nikki also said that Motley Crue will be doing the stadium tour starting in June of next year, and it has been postponed twice. We do know that. And Vince will start physically training by early December. Okay. I'm totally not sure about this whole thing. I will be completely honest. I've said it for a very long time. From my side looking in, I truly don't think it's a good idea for Vince to be headlining Motley Crue on this upcoming tour. With everything that has been going on, I really think my thought process, again, who the heck am I? No one. But of course, you have Vince present, but you have a singer that's really just carrying the entire show. I don't think, whatever the reason is, and not here to make fun or diminish him or downgrade him. I just personally don't think he can physically do the whole stadium tour himself as the lead singer of Motley Crue. And I'm sorry about it. I am. But I'm not, in the simple fact that it's reality. And I'm not saying it in a bad way. I just think it's the reality that Vince could not have the strength to do a full-fledged stadium tour with Motley Crue. He's done small solo shows, and those are not working out for him. I really do feel bad for Vince Neil, and I know that the guys in Motley Crue are really, they're behind him, and they are totally supportive of, as they should be, because if they weren't, that would be a huge problem and really uncomfortable for all of them. But they are really supportive of Vince. I just truly think there should be an alternative plan for the upcoming stadium tour. Motley Crue is saying they're definitely going to be doing it. And it's funny, I've had certain comments on a few videos I've done about Vince and Motley Crue. And the majority of people are saying Vince should just back out. And then you've got the hardcore fans that are saying Motley Crue is not Motley Crue without Vince. But remember, guys, we have a whole bunch of groups out there. The front man is not the original front man, Journey, Foreigner, but fans are still going to see their shows. And if they're good and they do a great job, fans are still going to see their shows. Fans will still go to the stadium tour. Yeah. I would just like to also do a happy birthday today. Classic Rock Raw would like to wish Jon Anderson of Yes, not No, a very happy birthday today. The former lead singer of Yes joined his first recording group, The Warriors, back in 1968, formed Yes with the late Chris Squire, Peter Banks, Bill Bruford, and Tony Kaye. Yes disbanded in 1981, are considered to be one of the most influential bands ever, were inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in 1994, and their most successful album is 90125 from 1983. That's when they were all just different, bunch of different people in the band. That's gotta be wrong. They didn't disband in 1981. I think they did, but they probably got together with a whole different group, but John was a part of that 1983 album. On May 14th of 2021, John had an asteroid named after him. Imagine that, having a rock in space named after you. It's pretty cool. The asteroid is called 48886 Jon Anderson. Yep. So if you ever see asteroid number 48886, you'll know it's Jon Anderson's asteroid, right? Jon Anderson finished up a tour in August. There are no dates currently scheduled. Happy 77th birthday to Jon Anderson. Now, I like to have snacks during the day, and I was enlightened just recently. I like to eat nuts. I do. I really like nuts, and these are very good. They're Nichols Farms shelled pistachios. I get them at Market Basket, my favorite supermarket on the planet, and they're reasonable. Like, you don't have to sit there and peel the shells off, which it hurts my fingers, right? So you just dip your hand in the bag and you eat them. They're very high in calories, though. So, like, I went through this bag, I think, in 3 days, and it causes problems with my intestines, but I don't care because I love them. So, why am I telling you about the pistachios that I just ate? Well, these pistachios, I couldn't put now I've already had several bags of these nuts. I just realized, where are they from, guys? Where are they from? Can you see that? They're from Hanford, California. Who lives in Hanford, California? Steve Perry. Steve Perry lives in Hanford. So all this time, I've been eating Steve Perry's nuts, and I did not even know. I had no idea, and I bet Steve doesn't know it either. So this is the best, I don't know, $5.99 I've spent in my entire life. Thank you, Steve Perry, for your nuts. I appreciate it. Yeah. Kiki.fm. Download it in the App Store. It is absolutely free. We play the best classic rock music 24/7. Big guy, Kickin' Al. He put it all together. He puts his heart and soul into this radio station every single day. If you love classic rock as much as we do, you will absolutely love Kiki.fm. Go ahead and download it in the App Store today and just listen to it forever and ever. It's that good. You can just turn it on and leave it on, which is what I do till I have to go to bed, and then I just can't. Then I gotta watch 90 Day Fiancé, you know what I mean? Or, like, The Real Housewives or something like that. Remember to follow me on Twitter, TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook. Subscribe to the channel, please, and thank you if you have not already. Guys, thank you so much. Have an amazing Monday. Enjoy your day. Remember to be kind to everyone. You know what? I would love to do a thing. Let us know what you did to be kind to someone else in the comments down below. Let's start doing that as a daily thing. I just, you know, it's so like this weekend, this is what it is with the whole yard sale thing. We end up giving half the stuff to people, especially when you know they really need it. You know what? Just take it. Because you're doing something really nice for someone else. And not to, I'm not sitting here saying, "Oh my god, I'm such a great person." No, it's not about that. It's about seeing when there's a need, or seeing if, someone in front of you, is not having a great day, or not even if they need it. Maybe you're just making their day. It doesn't matter. I think it just comes down to the fact of us all being kind to one another, because there's a lot of not kindness out there sometimes. But I do really notice whenever I go outside of my home with a positive attitude and a smile on my face, and I walk around like I probably look like I just have my head in the clouds, but I don't really care. That I'm just having a good day. I think it comes off and it makes other people feel like, "You know what? Life isn't that bad. We can make this what we want it to be." So, let us know in the comments down below what you did to be kind to whoever. Can be someone you live with even. Let us know that. I just think that's really cool. Stay strong, guys. Lots of crazy things going on. And always remember to, most importantly, turn up the music and keep rocking. Have a great day, and I will hopefully see you tomorrow.